Hello everybody, it is Tuesday, August 30th. It's almost September, and it's time for some more Marvel Legendary MCU edition. This is the last setup of the Netflix Defenders-verse shows. This is Jessica Jones Season 3, the very last one. We played all the other ones. Kudos to Off the Cuff for all these wonderful setups, including the Defenders ones. Here's the last one. Hello everybody, Real Adam Bishop. I am Pacific time, so it's 10 p.m. right here. I like to do these streams a little later, obviously, for those folks who, a lot of folks overseas catch this time because it's easier for them to watch. So I'm happy to keep doing these on Tuesdays. Hello, everybody. So let's go ahead and go over this thing. I'll put the predictions up for 5 minutes so they can end naturally. And then we'll see what this setup has in store for us. All right. We 5 minutes on the clock for the predictions. Get those in if you like. Let's go over the setup here. It is Jessica Jones Season 3. So this is the last season. This is where she is basically chasing down Trish Hellcat the whole time because there's a third party involved and it's a whole deal. But I really liked how the season went. I just love the character so much. So we're going against Hellcat, kind of. She's helping, she's hurting, but also Sallinger is not exactly the big bad, but he's definitely an antagonist. And it's a very confusing season. Anyway, so the scheme is find the split personality killer. Hopefully it's Hellcat who is the split personality killer, but we'll have to wait and see. Very unique scheme. And then Lady Deathstrike kind of as Hellcat, which is going to be cool. Now we've got Reavers as Sallinger and his murder tendencies, and also Marauders as Sallinger getting more powerful when he holds the cards, which the power changes a lot of times throughout this season. And then Cops because they're getting in Jessica's way the whole time during the season as well. We've got Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Domino as Jessica Jones, Speedball as Eric, who can sense when there's darkness in somebody. And then we've got Hellcat when she's deciding to help, when she's being heroic. And then we've got all the special cards you see here. Keep in mind we've got bindings in the wound stack and new recruits in the sidekick stack. So we've got a mix of everything. Should be interesting, except for the Madam Hydras, but and just standard officers and standard starter cards. A lot of cool special bystanders there. So that should be uploaded for your convenience if you type in exclamation setup. Let's go over our mastermind and scheme while there is a little bit of time on the clock left for predictions. So the mastermind here is Lady Deathstrike in for Hellcat when she's not being particularly helpful, when Trish doesn't want to help out. Okay, her master strike is if she's preying on a player, finish the prey. Otherwise, prey on the fewest instinct, finish the prey. That player gains 2 wounds. Each other player discards 2 cards. And there's special rules for a 1-player game. So she's going to jump around a lot. Praying means you put her in front of the player that matches the condition, and then if you end your turn and she's still, or anybody's still praying on you, they finish the prey, do their finish the prey effect. I want to try to hit her while she's praying because she has some tactics that will make her immediately pray again if she's not praying on a player at the time. And then we've got this scheme, a very interesting one that ends on twist 6, not necessarily with a loss. All right, we got 8 twists for find the split personality killer. Twist 1 to 5. Shuffle 3 bystanders from the bystander stack and the top card of the hero deck face down next to the scheme as a deck of murder suspects. Special rules: whenever you defeat a villain, you may pay 1 attack extra to investigate the murder suspects for a bystander and rescue it. Twist 6, each player writes down their guess for which hero name is the split personality killer. Reveal the entire murder suspect's deck. The hero name with the most cards in the murder suspect's deck, or tied for most, is the split personality killer. Each player who guessed right wins. All other players lose. And it's an all or nothing here because even though I'm playing two-handed solo, I am just one person. So if one side wins, I win. And hopefully I can pay attention, check the deck enough, and get this right. What do you think? Can I do it? We've got some good heroes here, so before I fill up the HQ, we have 1 minute 50 left in the predictions, so I'll give it a second. Let's go ahead and get my starting hands ready. This should be a fun one. Lady Deathstrike is not too difficult, but the scheme can be difficult, especially if the twists happen early and I don't get a good look at who the split personality killer might be. So we'll see. I could be totally wrong. I hope I'm not. Let's pop this up here. Okay, she's going to be jumping around a lot. I don't think I'm going to have to zoom out. We'll find out if I do, but I think I'll be okay. Other side. By the way, rest of the week, we've got another randomizer stream on Thursday. It's going to be the first randomizer with Black Panther in the rotation, in the pool of heroes, mastermind schemes, villains that can come up. That's going to be 2 p.m. Pacific on Thursday, and then Friday, the day after that, is going to be a couple of viewer challenges. I'll be rolling for those tomorrow. If you would like to squeeze in a chance for me to pick your viewer challenge, you can either submit a setup right now, or you can go become a member on Coffee. If you are a member at the officer level or above, you have a higher chance of me picking your setup. I roll a die that only includes the people who are Coffee members, officers, or above, and 1 extra Bagel's choice. So I only have 4 people who have submitted setup. So it's a 1 in 5 chance that you'll be picked. A 1 in 6 chance if you become a member quickly and you submit a setup. But otherwise, if I get Bagel's choice, you might get selected. Yes, like I said, Hook 'em off the cuff. The end of the Netflix era, the last one. Bittersweet, because I really enjoyed the Netflix shows and all that. But we are seeing some of these characters return in the MCU proper, and we'll see if we see any more. I don't think we've heard about Jessica Jones yet, but I'd love to see Kristen Ritter return as Jessica Jones, and really everybody else. So I hope that happens. And the characters that we are getting, I'm very happy about that too. The Daredevil series that was announced is 18 episodes long, so I would be shocked if no other characters from that we haven't seen from the Netflix shows appear. That's a lot of episodes and a lot of time for cameos for characters and actors that we love from those shows. So I'd be surprised if it didn't show up. All right, prediction is over. Let's go ahead and see how that panned out. Okay, it was a 7-1. 7 people say win, 1 person says lose. 92% of you say 92% of the points go towards a win. There's about 4,000 points in the line. Let's see how this works out for you. All right, starting HQ, we've got Eric as Speedball. So off the cuff, could I use the name Arita side? Another Speedball. And we got Jessica, since it's probably both Eric, right? Another Jessica, and we got Trish there. We got some Hellcat. So yeah, Eric's ability, if you can flesh that out for me, why you chose Speedball, because I'm not getting it, but I know it probably makes a lot of sense. He can sense the evil in somebody. He's a little reckless, I got that. But I'm probably missing something. So let me know. I'm missing that connection, why you picked him for Eric. All right. So let's go ahead. Hello, everybody. Glad to see you guys here. Let's go ahead and move on to turn number 1 and begin. I'm waiting for that explanation before I start. But yeah, definitely the reckless part is there. I think he was following Trish around a lot in the season and making things more difficult, I think, in general. But all right, let's go ahead and start with turn number 1. See how this goes. See if we can finish the Daredevil. It's basically the Daredevil verse, but the Defenders verse, the Netflix verse with a win. Here we go. And keep track of that split personality killer when we need to. All right, we got a 5-1. Turn 1. It's going to go ahead and be. Of course it is. You know what you come here for. First turn scheme twist. So we're making that split personality killer deck, or the murder suspects deck right now. Shuffle 3 bystanders from the bystander stack on the top card of the hero deck. Face down next to the scheme as a deck of murder suspects. So it would be interesting to use this with heroes that can check the top card of the hero deck. Anyway, here's 3 bystanders. Sensing Master Strikes, bystander KOs, just a bunch of little things. Yeah, cool. That makes sense. I'll probably discover that more as I play through it. But yeah, picking up on stuff, that makes sense. I like that. I like the deep thinking on that one. All right, we got 3 bystanders here. Top card of the hero deck is whatever this is. And these get all shuffled up. And these become a murder suspects deck. So I gotta save these cops for investigating the murder suspects deck. So I may choose not to defeat one, because if I don't have the 1 extra attack to hit them, that's 1 less investigate I can do. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and place that off to the side here, and we'll check it out when we have the chance. All right, she's just another Jessica stand-in. Sounds good. All right, perfect. Okay, so again, from now on, whenever I defeat a villain, I can pay 1 attack to investigate that stack for a bystander and rescue it. Gonna need to do that quickly, but I got 5 recruit here. So how am I gonna build this? Speaking of Speedball and Marita, we've got their cards right here. So I guess Eric and Jessica for this game. So Speedball is draw 2 cards. Marita is you got +3 attack, usable only against villains on the bridge or against the Mastermind, and that works against Lady Deathstrike no matter where she is. So she can be praying and that'll still work. And drawing 2 cards is pretty good. Doesn't really give me a lot of recruit. But it's a 5 pickup. But I also have another 5 pickup. Check this out. Crack the Case is a great card. This has Switcheroo 6. It gives you 3 recruit and investigate for a card with a recruit icon. You may draw that card or KO it. I think I want to start out with Crack the Case. Right side. Do you have the same hand? 3, 4. Oh, I got a 5 and 1 on both sides. So, all right. So I can take, I can divide this up. I can take Crack the Case on one side. I can take the other 5 cost uncommon on the other. So I'm going to start by taking Crack the Case over here on the left. And then maybe I'll go ahead and go with the divided card on the right. That early big recruit card is very nice. Hey, and there's more expensive stuff. There's a Sweet Christmas Luke Cage who shows up for a little bit. I think at the end of this season. I couldn't spend that one attack because I didn't defeat anything. So turn 2 is here, and it is Chimera, one of the Marauders, Sallinger doing stuff. Chimera gets +3 attack for each bystander she has. Ambush for the top 3 cards of the villain deck. Chimera captures all the bystander cards you revealed. Put the rest back in random order. So the top 3 cards of the villain deck are as follows. Wow, 2 strikes and a vertigo. Random order that it is, but so her master strike is she prays, and then if she was praying, she finishes the pray. So it looks like we got some, she's going to finish the pray on me, because I don't know what order these are going back in. But at least Chimera didn't get any bystanders, but I got 2 strikes coming up, and I can't really do anything about it. Rough. All right. So, probably better to do this now before I get too many non-grays, because what she does is, okay, finish the prey. That player gains 2 wounds. Each other player discards 2 cards. All right, it's not her. I think her epic does something with non-grays, but maybe I'm wrong on that. But anyway, I'm just going to get a bunch of wounds. We've got 5 recruit. I'm going to do what I said. I have a couple of different options. We looked at the divided card. I got Sweet Christmas Luke Cage as well that popped up as an uncommon for 5 recruit. It's a 3 attack card. Instinct, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Discard them all or put them back in any order. Also good. Also, if I get Instinct, the Mastermind preys on the least amount of Instinct. So having this will be able to let me control where she goes. Yeah, she doesn't... normally there's only 2 bystanders in the bystander stack, you know, especially for a 2-player game. So she doesn't hit that often. I imagine maybe a 5-player game where there's, what, 12 bystanders in the bystanders in the villain deck. If I said bystanders deck, I meant villain deck. She probably hits more often, but or specific schemes. But yeah. Oh, this is tempting, but I think I still want to take the draw 2 cards option because I'm trying to recruit early. I have a bunch of other stuff I can take, but I'm going for the expensive stuff first. Let's go ahead and take the divided card on the right. We'll try to build that up, and I can use that card to hit the Mastermind as well while she is praying. All right, I can't use this alter ego card, right? Because there was no jewel in this show at all. So that's going to be the first to get KO'd. So we're going to have 2 turns of 3 and 3s because we had 2 turns of 5 and 1s. But we've got we got the Master Strike. Trish sounds hoarse. That's a little, you know, all that running around trying to elude to keep Jessica lost to what she's doing. She needs a mint or something. All right, anyway, Master Strike if she's praying at a player, finish the prey. Otherwise, pray on the fewest instinct. Neither side has any instinct, so I have to pick. If I pray on myself right now, I'm gonna lose. Oh, it's okay to use that card. Cool. Oh, it's the divided jewel one, right? That's the one I was thinking of. Is there a divided one with jewel on the other side? I can't remember. I can't remember anything right now. All right. So, you know what? I'm going to have her pray on the right-hand side because if the next card is a Master Strike, she's going to finish the pray over there anyway. Yeah. So I choose to pray over here. She's going to hang out over here on the right-hand side. There is no... What am I thinking of? I feel like I had it... When last time I used Jessica Jones, I couldn't use a certain card. Maybe it was this one before. Maybe that's why I'm getting held up. The inability to use the Jessica Jones side of Luke Cage cards during his season. That's probably it. That's probably it. Thank you for bringing some of my sanity back. Hey, Wandering, come quite welcome. Okay. Yeah, she's going to finish the prey over there, maybe with the next Master Strike, but I could have crossed that out. All right, well, anyway, I've got 3 attack. Now, here's the thing about the 3 attack. I can spend this right now to fight Chimera, because Chimera's only a 3 attack. However, if I do that, I don't have any extra attack to spend on investigating the murder suspect stack. So I might not fight right now because I want to get as many opportunities as I can to do that. Otherwise, I might get myself into an impossible situation where I do not know what's in that stack. So I'm going to hold off on that. Awesome. What was in your randomizer game? So yeah, I'm not going to fight Chimera at all. Oh, the randomizer league was the randomizer game. All right, I'm glad you had fun with it. It's been a polarizing setup. Falcon without Red Wing 2. It's happened a couple of times. Definitely happened with Luke Cage. Definitely happened with Falcon and Red Wing 2. All right. So I'm going to have my 3 recruit. I'm not going to do anything else. So speaking of which, we have the Alter Ego card, which is 2 attack, switcheroo 4. And then we have Speedball, which is, again, Eric. Reckless Rescue attempt, which I'm pretty sure he does 2 recruit, and then a range reveal the top card of the villain deck if it's a villain, rescue a bystander, otherwise KO a bystander from the bystander stack. It's okay. Doesn't really help me too much this setup. We've got, and we got Cat-like Agility, Hellcat. If I build an Instinct deck, that's going to be very powerful. Instinct, choose 1, draw a card, or you get +1 attack, 1 more attack. I already took a Jessica Jones Strength card with Switcheroo 6 with Investigate for recruit symbols. So I could take the Speedball card to investigate for it, but otherwise, it's not going to help me that much. I could also always switcheroo stuff out. So I could take Alias Investigations. Not this turn, but later. Because if I fail with the Recruit Investigate, I might succeed with the Attack Investigate. I'm going to go ahead and just build up with Jessica. I can always swap this out later, take Alter Ego for myself for 3. And again, leave Chimera where she is. Now, I think other Marauders might come in and give her bystanders, making her stronger, which I have to watch out for. But it's worth it to leave her there as a 3 attack as long as possible, just so I can potentially look at that murder suspect stack, which means I need to get more cards to give me attack. Because even 1 floating attack is going to be enough to look at that. Yeah, we'll find out how everybody did on the Randomizer League game on Thursday, 2 p.m. Pacific. A lot of entrants. We got probably a bunch more going to enter as well, so we'll see how that goes. New hand is all grays. Only 3 attack there. You know, I wish it would have taken Streets of New York, because that bribe would really help me out in looking at the murder suspect stack, but that might make it too easy. All right, turn 4 is going to give us Vertigo. Okay, so we have the Master Strike coming after this. Each player discards all the cards in their hand, then draws as many cards as they discarded. This is, I believe, an ambush effect. Usually, this is the one with the, is it technically an errata? Or, yeah, I think so. So it's an ambush, right? Or is it a fight? Now I don't even remember. I have to look it up again. I really should reskin this with the corrected version. But, I thought it was an ambush. But somebody in the chat will let me know. It's a fight effect. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to forget this one. So yeah, if I fight her, we reset hands. Thank you. Always good to double check when it's not super clear. I got 3 and 3 again. So again, same thing. I could fight Chimera, but I'm going to choose not to, because I'm going to wait until I have enough attack to get 1 floating to investigate the murder suspect stack. Let's go ahead and figure out what I'm doing over here. I took, okay, so I took the Divided card. So here's what I can do. It's not an Instinct card, but I can try to build up an Instinct deck and then play the Speedball side representing Eric working with Trish to draw a bunch of cards and use all the Instinct I've got to draw a bunch. So, instead of taking the other Speedball, I don't really need this too badly. I'm going to take Cat-like Agility for 2. And hopefully get enough Instinct to make that worth it. But there's another card I don't really want. So I'm going to end it there. Draw my new hand of cards. And then the prey is going to be finished. And I have to do the thing that it says. Unfortunately, I wish I would have drawn the Master Strike, because now she's going to immediately prey again at the start of the next turn. I was hoping she finished the prey right away, because that's what was going to happen anyway. Took a gamble on that. So here's my new hand. And she finishes the prey. Trish is helping me and she's hurting me, so that's pretty apt for the season. Okay, that player gains 2 wounds. Each other player discards 2 cards. So here we go. 2 wounds for the right-hand side. There's bindings in here, and guess what? I got 2 bindings, which is not great, because those are hard to get rid of. And left side has to discard 2. Leaving me with, again, I'm not going to hit anything for 3 because I don't have the extra. So I'm going to discard 2 troopers, keep my 3 agents and 1 last trooper. And she goes back to the Mastermind stack just for a moment. Just Mastermind spot, just for a moment. Because this next card is going to be a Master Strike. Alright, she sounds normal now. Alright, once again, she preys on the fewest Instinct. Now, do I have another choice? I do. I didn't draw any Instinct on the right. So I get to pick. I will once again pick the right-hand side. Unfortunately, because that side can maybe draw all the wounds and get rid of them, or the bindings in particular. So she's going over here to the right-hand side. We've got 3 recruit, not enough to fight with that 1 attack. And, all right, I can't take anything but a reckless rescue attempt. I can investigate for this with the Jessica Jones card that I took, but otherwise it's just a glorified officer. It doesn't really do anything for me. I don't really have any bystander mechanics. Does let me peek at the top part of the villain deck, but that's all. So it's either this or a sidekick. I will take reckless rescue attempt just to move the HQ along. I don't need more recruit. I might be able to get rid of it later if I don't really want it. And let's see what I replaced it with. All right, we got Domino, which is much more preferable. Representing Jessica being a little versatile when she can. All right, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit in my hand. Let's hope something better pops up during this turn. I do have what you see here. Turn 6 is a bystander. All right, so looks like there was one right after that. So Chimera just missed this bystander. This is going to Vertigo, though, luckily. So no bonus for Vertigo with bystanders. Standard bystander for her. Okay, so once again, the divided card gives me an option. Lets me draw 2 cards, or +3 attack against the bridge or the Mastermind. Now, the Mastermind is here. She's 8 to hit. So if I did that, I would get 4 attack, which would not be enough to hit the Mastermind who's preying upon me, which is unfortunate. So I'm going to choose to draw 2 cards here. See what I get. 1, and the cards are stuck. Here we go. 2. All right. So, unfortunately, I only have 1 to attack. Can't activate anything. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. So still no fighting for me. But I can take Sweet Christmas, which is an instinct card if I'm trying to build with instinct. This will work well. Again, I can rearrange stuff on the top of my deck. By the way, this is very useful for... I realize how good this card is with a Demonic Bargain. But that's not relevant to this setup. I'm going to go ahead and take Sweet Christmas for 5. Replace it with Bounce Around, which is covert if there's any bystanders in the city or KO pile, I get +2 attack. So I'm going to want to use Reckless Rescue Attempt if I can to get 1 in there to make him stronger. All right, so new hand. I get Preyed Upon. All grays. She does the thing again. She has hurt me twice, which again, appropriate for the setup. Here we go. That player gains 2 wounds. Let's hope they're not more bindings. And they're both... Wow, some shuffle I did with a wound stack. I got 2 more bindings. 4 bindings on the right. Not good at all. And then left side's got a discard card, so much for that nice, expensive recruit. Although, I could discard my my 2 attack cards. I could have still 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 if I investigate for 1. Yeah, I can get 2 cards with this. So let's go ahead and discard my attack cards. Keep on my recruit cards. And she goes to the Mastermind spot. Now stop that praying for a while. That's too much. We've got 6 recruit to work with. And we also have Skullbuster showing up from Reavers. More of a Sallinger's moves in this chessboard here. All right. Ambush, prey on the fewest ranged. Skullbuster captures 1 bystander from the bystander stack and 2 bystanders from that player's victory pile of their choice. No range on the left and no range on the right. So once again, it is my choice. Should I just have him prey on the right-hand side again? Just pick on the right-hand side and continue to do so? I think so. So we're going to do that. So prey on the right. Nobody has any victory pile at all. So he's just going to take 1 bystander from the bystander stack here. And so he's just going to get the news reporter, which if I rescue him, I draw a card. And is 5 to fight. He's going to be praying right over here. If you're ever thinking of going back something to the older MCU ones with the newer sets that weren't available, yes, I'll be going back to not only those, but the ones where I lost. And Off the Cuff is keeping a good track of those. So once I catch up, I'll go back and do those until a new one comes out. Exactly what Off the Cuff said. And there's been some significant updates to several of them, so I'd like to go back and try those as well. Okay, so I've got 3 recruit, and then Crack the Case and give me 3 more. I can pick up 2 things. Or I can switcheroo 6, but there isn't anything to switcheroo out. Switcheroo means you don't exactly swap this card. That means you put this card on the bottom of the hero deck, and you get to take a card with the cost equal to the switcheroo and put it into your hand. Let's go ahead and play this. 3 more recruit, investigate for a card with a recruit icon. Investigate means look at the top 2 cards of your deck. You draw one that matches the condition. It says you may draw that card or KO it. So I'm going to actually KO the one, because I can't take anything for 7. So I'm going to go ahead and KO the agent that I revealed with investigate, put the other one back as the only other card in my deck. Perfect. So if I had drawn it, though, I could get 2 things. But I might be able to get 2 things anyway. So I'm going to start with Ready for Anything Domino as Jessica here. And then if I can't take anything good, I'll just take the Speedball on the other side. Yeah, okay, I'm going to take this Speedball. I guess we're just loading up on this Speedball. You know what? Bounce Around is not so bad with Alias Investigations, because I'm going to get 1 in the KO pile with now both 2 ranged. And maybe I can work with that. Okay. Last card in my deck. And I did KO 1. And then once Infinity Saga comes out, that's going to be a bunch of replacements too, I'm sure. So, we'll have to wait and see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I got 2 Jessica Jones cards. Maybe I can play with a full hand for a while. Oh, I didn't refill the HQ, so it's going to be another... Wow, all covert. All covert there. And I only have 3 attack, 3 recruit, so it looks like the finishing the prey is going to happen. Alright, another Chimera. Is she going to be lucky this time? Top 3 cards of the villain deck are... Alright, all villains. We got Blockbuster, Bonebreaker, and Pretty Boy. That's a mouthful. And no bystanders for Chimera. So a lot of easy defeats, but I haven't been able to look at that... Murder Suspects deck once. Maybe soon. That is a lot of red. If only I was empowered by a covert, but that's not happening right now. That's not the kind of setup we have. So we've got 3 attack. Again, I could fight something, but I'm not going to. 3 recruit. I can't... It's not just red, but everything costs 4. Look at that. And it's 2 different cards. Look at that. It's perfectly mirrored. All covert. And all 4 cost cards. 2 different kinds of commons. that's pretty funny. You love when that happens. You know, aesthetically, not gameplay-wise, because I can't take anything right now. Okay, so, I don't have a lot of options. I mean, I could fight a Chimera. There's 2 of them in the city, but I'm going to be selfish and try to hit for 4. It is absolutely a legendary palindrome. I'm going to leave that palindrome there because I can't do anything about it. Let's, okay, so I got a lot of bindings here. And I didn't take any cards with the recruit on them. I didn't. So I'm going to go ahead and get a regular old officer here for 3, in case you didn't know. And that's it. Skullbuster gets off scot-free after I do this free shuffle. Oh yeah, Off the Cuff has put in some amazing work on these. They've all been so, like, the MCU setups have been some of the most fun because they all, you know, they feel thematic and they come down to the wire so often. And I do look forward to going back and revisiting the ones that have better fitting cards now. But I also look forward to getting into Phase 4, which is happening a few setups from now. With WandaVision. It's going to be a little bit still. But we got Far From Home next week, which I'm excited about. Okay, I believe. And then we got more S.H.I.E.L.D. Or do you have more S.H.I.E.L.D. now? I forget the order. I'll figure it out. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I didn't finish the prey. Let me do that. So before my left hand goes, right hand side, KO the captured bystander and each player discards a card. Let's do that right now. Yes. So, hey, this did the KO for Bounce Around for me. So, news reporter is KO'd, and each player discards a card. So let's do that. Right hand side's got to discard something, so does left hand side. Yeah, again, I'm going to discard a trooper on the right. Left hand side, I got 3, 4, 6 recruit, 3 attack. I'm going to get rid of another trooper. I think I want to do that. And Skullbuster enters the city. I'm at risk of things escaping now, though, so that is a risk. Okay, now I can take the left-hand turn. And very kind of you, Wandering Kumquat. Glad you joined, and we're happy to have you. And I'm glad you're having fun in your legendary journey, picking up all these sets so quickly. But yes, drive safely. Please don't watch me while you're driving. You can listen, that's okay. I'll try not to be too distracting. All right, turn 9. We've got Bonebreaker. And he enters the city, and then he preys on the fewest instinct. So, instinct strength. Blah. So, Far From Home, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Runaways, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and Hellstrom. Then on to Phase 4. Okay, so 5 setups left. Far From Home is next week. That's not too many. It's 5 weeks. We can get there soon. And I'm looking forward to the Phase 4 ones in particular. But those all sound like fun as well. So obviously I have 2 strength cards over here on the left. Pretty sure that Bonebreaker is going to prey on the right-hand side. And that's what happens. So I've got nothing to switcheroo for. Well, Alter Ego can switcheroo. I can switcheroo out for one of these alias investigations or bounce around. I don't have any covert yet, I don't think. Which is too bad, because if I did, I could switcheroo out for bounce around and hit something. But I think I'm going to switcheroo out for an alias investigations. Because I'm not going to hit anything right now anyway, and I can investigate a little bit before I do a crack the case investigate. So let's switcheroo. So I'm going to put Alter Ego to the bottom of the hero deck and take a 4-cost card to my hand. It's going to be the leftmost alias investigations, replacing with a Domino. Okay, let's play alias investigations. 1 attack. Oh, alias investigation is shut down. Can I play this card off the cuff? I have to make sure that's legal. Because she shut that down. But she's still doing investigations, so. Unless I hear otherwise, I'm going to move forward with it. So this is investigate for a card with an attack icon. If I didn't, I would investigate with crack the case. So let's see. Top 2 is going to be the Shield Trooper and Ready for Anything. So obviously I'm going to take Ready for Anything, which is going to give me 2 more attack. I can't draw this Trooper, unfortunately. Yeah, even when I investigate with crack the case, I can't do that. So I'm only going to get 3 attack. Wow, that's too bad. I still might want to hit something. Because if I don't, I might have an escape soon. So let's see. I'm going to tuck that Trooper, I think, because I still can't draw anything else. I'll play crack the case, see what I get. 3 recruit is investigate for a card with recruit icon. It is all right. I can take reckless rescue attempt. I can or I can choose to investigate for shield agent and KO it. Yeah, let's KO the shield agent instead. We'll just leave the rescue attempt on top. Hold on, I have to check. I feel like I read something. Okay, still no alias under Jessica Jones. So off the cuff, you can hear me. Does that mean I can't use alias investigations? Let me know, because I used it. Don't know if I did an illegal move there. So 4, 5, 6 recruit, and I've got Ready for Anything Domino. Let me figure out what I'm recruiting first. I think I'm going covert now, because I can get a lot of attack with bounce around. No, that's fine. Okay, I didn't know what you meant by that. Let's check in. This is 4 attack, which is really good. So I'm going to start taking these now that Skullbuster helped me out by KOing a bystander. So let's go ahead and take one of these for 4. Too bad I could have switched to root for it, but it wouldn't have done me any good this turn. And all right, divided Luke Cage, Jessica Jones. Okay, so I've got Domino here. I can play her for 2 recruit or 2 attack. 2 recruit will give me another bounce around if I want it, which is great to get 2 at a time. Right hand side though has only 1, 2 attack. So I'm probably gonna have an escape, which I like to avoid, but it's not a huge deal if one escapes because I can clear the HQ a little bit. Plus, I'm not going for a score with this one. I'm just trying to, I'm trying to win. I'm trying to figure out what the heck's in that stack I can investigate. Let's go ahead and try to get as much attack as I can. We'll play Domino as recruit. So 2 more recruit. We're going to take another bounce around and hopefully get those at the same time as I KO everything else. That's all I need. That's 8 attack right there if I play a covert before that. And that's all that Lady Deathstrike is. So now the plan is to just thin this deck and just keep drawing those bounce arounds and win that way. Okay, I'm being preyed upon. I can't hit anything in the city, and let's hope I don't have another space filled up, but I do. It's Blockbuster. Remember, we saw him earlier, so I did that to myself. He's got +2 attack for each bystander he has. I'm going to have 2 escapes, by the way. Ambush, if there's a villain in the bank, that villain and Blockbuster each capture a bystander. So, Skullbuster and both Busters, that's hard to track, get a bystander. Both Busters get a bystander. Skullbuster gets a standard, and Blockbuster gets the Fortune Teller. And we're going to have Chimera and Vertigo both escape this turn. So maybe it was a mistake not to fight anything, because she's got a bystander. We've got 3 recruit, 2 attack. Are they? I don't know the characters. Are they related? Let's see. I'm going to go ahead. I don't know why I have this flipped. They should be the same way for anybody who's a little OCD. I'm going to go ahead and take the divided card, which is a 2 attack or a 3 attack gain a wound, because it does have the instinct. If I need the extra attack, I can get it. Domino is also instinct, but I'll take it anyway. And again, I'm going to be in trouble because, by the way, I should add the counter. This villain's at 6. And here we go. Watch what happens. I end my turn. Draw my new hand of cards. 2 bindings in my hand. And the first thing that happens is Bonebreaker finishes the prey. I gain a wound to the top of my deck. Right-hand side is really dealing with it. And it's another bindings to the top of my deck. And Bonebreaker enters the city, which means that that's going to push Chimera out at the end of this right-hand side's turn. And no escape effect on Chimera, so that's just going to be a KO and then an escape. I'm going to KO the other divided Jessica and Luke, because Luke didn't really help out that much. And she's gone. And probably... Oh, there's the tech divided one. Domino's uncommon. Bonebreaker comes into the city. And then we have to take another turn, so we're probably going to have another escape. Here we go. We've got 5 recruit, but we also have this. Pretty Boy comes in. He's going to enter the city, cause an escape, and then leave. So first he comes into the city. Vertigo is going to escape. So Vertigo, I don't do the thing. It's another KO. But it's worse than that because it's going to be a discard for the bystander. So I do the KO, I do the discard. What to get rid of? I'm going to get rid of Alter Ego. I could switch Rue out with it, but I'm not going to worry about that. So Alter Ego is going to go. And then that's going to be it for Vertigo, who's going to escape. Bystander gets carried off, though, so each side has to discard a card. Can't fight anything for 2 anyway, so I might as well... I could fight Pretty Boy, but still. I'm going to go ahead and discard the Trooper on the left. Right-hand side is going to be happy to get rid of a Bindings, because the other one, if I rest, it's just going to go to the other side, so... Alright, and now Pretty Boy actually comes into the city and does his Prey effect. Prey on the fewest covert. Finish the prey, that player discards a card. Fewest covert, huh? I have no covert on the left, and I have no covert on the right. So again, I'm going to choose the maximum amount of turns and have him prey on the right-hand side. And he comes back. He's kind of annoying that way. But I have a space in the city now. So let's see what I've got. I've got 5 recruit and 1 attack. That's not a lot. But I'm going to continue with my plan to try to get as many covert as I can and KO everything else. Although I do have specialized ammunition I could take, which is a very good card. I may discard a card from my hand. You get +4 of whatever icon that thing had. Both if it has both. Obviously very useful for Domino. But I could take another alias for a covert trigger. But this is a pretty good card, even without having a card that has both symbols on it, which I do have one. So I'm still going to go ahead and take this specialized ammo on the left. And there's a Hellcat for the other side. And that's all I can do. Here comes the reshuffle. Let's see if I get lucky with these coverts. That'll do it for me. Put that back up. My mat is falling here. All right, perfect. Oh, by the way, watch out for a special upload from me tomorrow. And that's all I'm going to say. 4, 5, 6. We got 1, but that's not enough to get triggered because I need a cover to trigger it. And this side, oh man, I don't even want to talk about what's happening here. Turn 12 is another bystander that goes to Bonebreaker. All right, bought me a little bit of time. So let me remind myself and everybody else about bindings. They're just like wounds, except for the fact that if you rest, you can KO a binding from your hand. If you do, the player to your right gains all the other ones, and that's why they're so annoying, because they're so hard to get rid of. You can't just get rid of them all at once. So let's play everything I've got. I've got 2 attack, and I've got 3 recruit. Now, you know what's funny? Pretty Boy is actually great for this scheme, because he only has 2 attack. When you fight him, you discard the top card of your deck. If it has a recruit icon, you get a +1 attack, and he preys on the fewest covert. If I can keep fighting him over and over, I can keep investigating the murder suspect stack, because he never really goes away unless I'm unlucky. Or lucky, depending on how you look at it. But the thing is, I only have 2 attack this turn thanks to this bindings. So if I fight him right now, he's gonna prey again. I might as well do it, even though it would have been better if I could have had 1 more attack to investigate the murder stack with. Let's go ahead and do it. We'll spend the 2 attack. Let's see what I get. Discard the top card of your deck. It's a bindings, so he's just gone. That would have been a fun engine, but he's just gone. So, it did not have a recruit icon. And I put this on top of my deck. I should have known what this was. So, he's just gone for 2. That's it. Okay. I've got 3 recruit left. I'll take Cat-like Agility. I just need to draw cards, even though I could take Domino. I will commit to that. Another Alter Ego. Is there another Pretty Boy in that villain group? I think there is. I just can't recall. 2 more bindings come out, of course. And unfortunately, I am nerfed on the attack here, but at least I finally have 4 attack, so I can hit Chimera. There it is. Okay, so I have 1 more chance to use him for murder suspect investigation fodder. Turn 13, Scheme Twist. All right. That's twist number 2. All right. Shuffle 3 bystanders from the bystander stack and the top card of the hero deck face down next to this scheme as a deck of murder suspect. So they go into the deck. Unfortunately, I didn't get a peek at anything in there, so that's a lot of investigations I got to do. So there's 3 more bystanders, 1 more card from the hero deck. And there are now 6 cards... Oh no, 8 cards in the murder suspect stack, with 2 heroes that I have no idea of their identity. So let's see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. That is correct. I can do an investigation this turn finally. So let's do it. I've got nothing to activate, so it's the 4 attack, 4 recruit hand. That's it. 4 attack, 4 recruit. That's all I got. But let's do it. I'm gonna go ahead and fight Chimera for 3. So I have that 1 extra attack. Chimera is gone. Finally have a victory pile. And again, according to the scheme, I can spend 1 attack now that I fought a villain to defeat a villain, to investigate the murder suspects. Not a stack, just murder suspects for a bystander and rescue it. So let's see. I've got 1 spent. Top 2 cards of the murder suspects are 2 bystanders. I will rescue the first one. I almost pressed this, but I'm not gaining it. I just rescue it. And then this one goes to the bottom. I will choose to put it to the bottom. Let's see if I can go through all 6 other cards so I can find out what those heroes are before another twist happens. 4 recruit is what I'm left with, and I'm going to go ahead and take another covert because that's what I'm trying to do here. Get those coverts to trigger and investigate for the bounce around and then play them. And KO everything else, so I need that other Jessica Jones card to start KOing stuff. All right, there she is. And maybe a rare can pop up because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 recruits, so that would be nice. Haven't seen a single rare this game yet. I just seen a bunch of bindings. Turn 14. Cops, finally! Where you been, Cops? Fight, gain a new recruit is their fight effect, which is like a sidekick, but gives you 1 attack instead of that second draw. I could arrest the bindings, but again, one would move over to the other side. I'm going to draw 2 cards with Speedball, just so I can try to get an instinct, so I can try to set up my hand with my next hand with Sweet Christmas. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, and I don't have any cards in my deck. I only have 2, so these bindings won't end up in my new shuffle. So I'm going to draw these 2. That'll actually, if I draw any more after I play Sweet Christmas. So let's draw the last 2 I've got. They are 2 agents. That's it. So I can't play a Sweet Christmas at all for the effect. So everything's going to get shuffled back in. 4 recruit, 3 attack. Again, I could fight the cops, but I'm going to choose not to. I could still rest. That's an option. What I want to do really is move the HQ along. Right side is becoming kind of the junk deck, as much as I hate to say it. So I'm going to go ahead and... a left-hand side, by the way, has 3 attacks. So worst case scenario, I can hit cops without having to look at the... without having an extra attack to spend. So let's do this. Let's just take the divided card for 3. Let's just move the HQ a little bit. And we'll probably take Lucky Break. There, a rare came out. One more. So I can take that rare next turn. Kinetic Force Field. And avoid Master Strikes, even though there's already been 2. So I'm going to not fight. Canceling its effects would be nice, because then the Mastermind won't prey. Or finish the prey, depending on where she is. And it's a complete reshuffle for me. Plus, it's a range with 5 attacks. So I think I'm going to pick up Kinetic Force Field. Which will only be useful for the next 3 strikes. Which probably will occur. I imagine this game going down to the wire with how little I've been able to hit so far. Or, you know, twist 6 could happen and the game could be over before I pull any more twists, because that's how this... or any more strikes, that's how this game works. It's all about the investigating. So it gives me attack, which is good. 4, 5, 6. Oh, cool. Alright. Half my hand is bindings. Actually, a couple people get tied up during this season, so... including Jessica, so I'm not... you know, I can't be too upset. It's thematic. Turn 15 is... there it is, twist. And I am never going to know what's in this stack. I'm not even going to get a chance to investigate it. Okay, here we go. 3 more bystanders and 1... I don't know what any of the heroes are. I've only investigated... I know what one of the cards are. It's a standard bystander, but it's going to be shuffled in now. 3 bystanders, top card of the hero deck. You know what? There's probably rare cards in there. That's probably where they are. So... awesome. There's 11 cards in here now. And I got to start all over with the investigations. So, all I got to do is see 2 of these heroes, and I'll have a good shot at knowing who it is, especially if those 2 heroes are the same. I'll be very happy about that. Yes, I saw 2 Hellcat cards, or 2 basic commons, and I've taken both of them. But that's it. That's it. That's all. Okay. Let's play what I've got. I got 3 attack. And I've got... actually, I'll investigate first. I might get another Reckless Rescue attempt. 3 recruit. Yeah, no switcherooing happening. So top 2 cards of my deck. Okay. I can... I have to draw KO Specialized Ammunition. Only card I got with a recruit icon. I will take it. I will tuck the trooper. Alright, I can actually investigate now. So I've got 3 recruit, 4, 5, 6, 7 total recruit. And then I've got specialized ammo. Hey, Matt Darkness, thank you for the resub. Very kind of you for this specialized ammunition showing up. In honor of Matt Darkness resubbing, I'm going to go ahead and take Kinetic Force Field Speedball. This one has 5 attack. If a Master Strike would occur, you may reveal this card to KO that Master Strike, cancel its effects, and draw a card. So this is going to be recruited for 7. And... now, here's the thing. I wouldn't be able to use specialized ammo anyway for more attack because I didn't have any more attack cards to discard. And I think I played everything. Otherwise, I would have discarded the agent to get more recruit, but I think I played everything first. So I'm just going to let it go out. So I can't do anything with this. Because I have no cards to discard. That's okay. It would have given me 3 more recruit. That's all right. There's another Hellcat. So, yeah, I only seen cat-like agility. That's the 3rd one. So, yeah. I would love, love, love to save those cops to investigate with them. But right-hand side has a really terrible hand. I can get 4 attack. I actually, I can get up to 5 attack if I'm willing to get a wound and I get to draw a card. Okay, you know what? I'm going to leave the cops there. I'm still not going to fight them. I need to investigate this stack badly because it's full of cards that are a complete mystery to me. So I'm going to leave the cops right where they are. And a reshuffle. Alright, so I got Alias. I've got both bounce arounds in my deck, so that's a good shot at pulling one of those up and activating them. And I didn't get one there, but I can still investigate for it, maybe. If I'm lucky on the top 2. Here's our 3 bindings and then everything else. Turn 16 is another blockbuster. So he's going to do his ambush where he because there's a villain in the bank, which is a cops. The cops get a bystander with Blockbuster, which I don't know how that works, but that's what happens. So cops get a bystander, and so does this Blockbuster, who is also going to be 6 total attack. There we are. Powerful HQ. Let's get a wound and be reckless, because, you know, I have nothing to lose here. Gain a wound. Wound is a bindings. I shuffled this stack terribly, and I shuffled it a lot. I don't think I've seen a single standard wound yet. Anyway, now I get to actually activate Hellcat. 1 more attack, and then instinct choose 1, draw a card to get +1 attack. If I get the 1 attack, I'll have 6, and I can actually hit... I 100% shuffled it. 100%. I'm just peeking at the bottom of the stack. Yep, the bottom of the stack has them interspersed, but I just had really bad luck with the top shuffle. Absolutely shuffled it. Part of my pre-stream prep. Okay. So I'm going to choose to get the 1 attack. And 1 more. 6 attack total. So I can actually hit one of the 5 attacks and still investigate. So which one do I hit? I probably want to hit Skullbuster because he's about to escape. Although Bonebreaker has a reveal the top card of your deck, KO it or draw it. I'd rather wait until I have a bindings on top, until I know what that is. Plus, well, they all have bystanders. Let's just hit Skullbuster. So he has no fight effect, he's just gone for 5. And I get the bystander rescued. And I spend 1 to investigate the murder suspect. So top 2 cards of the deck. Hey, it's a rare. There it is. So I have no chance to get this. Let me just confirm. Yeah. So, yeah, if there's a hero in there, it's just in there. You can't take it out. So I'm never going to get this Jessica Jones rare, which is a great card. Anyway, I rescue the bystander. And I will tuck Jessica, so I know at least there's 1 Jessica Jones card in there. Of the 3 hero cards in there, 1 of them is Jessica Jones's rare. And that's wonderful. Which doesn't make a lot of sense in context. Actually, it does make sense because some people thought Jessica did it. We'll see who else is in there. Maybe off the cuff, maybe Hellcat is in that murder suspect stack, which would be appropriate. Aside from Jessica. But I'll have to investigate to find out. Turn 17 is another cops. All right, that's great. That's another investigation for me. But all these bystanders in the city are making me nervous. Let's start with our investigation. Here we go. 1 attack. Double check, nothing I want to switcheroo for. Top 2 cards of my deck are... Oh, that's too bad. I can't draw either of these. I'll tuck the Shield Agent, and I'll correct the case back on top, but I don't get to draw anything. It was a miss. So all I have is 2 attacks, so I can't even hit anything. Oh, actually, no, I have Domino, so I'll play Ready for Anything as versatile 2 attack, so I'm at 1, 2, 4 attack. All right, we'll stop there for a second. I'm going to go ahead and hit these cops with the bystander for 3, and we'll investigate 1 more time. 3, gain a new recruit, which is just the standard sidekick / new recruit stack, and it's a new recruit actually gained. And yeah, they're defeated. I'll spend my 1 last attack. Oh, I get the bystander, of course. And 1 last attack is going to be another investigate. Let's see who's in there. Top 2 cards. All right, we got 2 bystanders. I'll rescue the aspiring hero, which is going to give me a sidekick and tuck the other one. So yes, rescue the aspiring hero, give me another sidekick or new recruit, and it is a standard sidekick this time. I got 2 for the price of none, basically, this turn. And 2 recruit, 2 more recruit, didn't play arranged. Let's take another bounce around. This is really going to help me out if I can get these to work. And another bounce around, all right. I know what I'm taking next turn. All right, I can't actually trigger bounce around this next turn, so that means if I discard the right card, I can get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attack. So I might be able to investigate twice if I don't hit the Mastermind and do it. Although, if I check the ruling, yeah, whenever you defeat a villain, so I can't investigate when hitting the Mastermind, because the Mastermind is not a villain, so I'm going to have to consider what I do there. All right, now I'm getting enough recruit to start investigating pretty regularly. I'm glad to hear that. Welcome home. All right. Scalp Hunter shows up. He gets +1 attack for each bystander he has. Ambush. Each player chooses a bystander from the victory pile. Scalp Hunter captures those bystanders And both sides definitely have bystanders now. Right side's only got standard one, so the standard one's going to him from the right. Left-hand side, I'm going to go ahead and give him a special one. Which is the Aspiring Hero. So I can rescue it again. But he is at 6 attack. So 3 villains, 6, 6, 6. That's not ominous at all. I'll play Sweet Christmas unactivated for 3 attack, and then a Trooper for 1 more attack. And 4 Recruit. I'm going to again investigate, so let's hit these cops here for 3. Gain myself a new Recruit, which is a sidekick actually. And defeat them for 3. 1 more investigation. Let's see who it is. Alright. The second rare in the Murder Suspect stack, it is Hellcat, but another rare that I'm never going to get, and probably one of the best rares in the game. Thanks, Travel Size, for that. By the way, read this one. If a Master Striker Scheme Twist would occur, you may discard this card from your hand instead. If you do, draw 3 cards and shuffle that Striker Twist back to the villain deck. That's the game that could keep the Murder Suspect stack from being full or ending the game. That's not happening. So, I get a bystander, and I'll tuck this. So I got one rare Jessica, 1 rare Trish in the Murder Suspects. So who's the third one? Oh, wow. Somehow that's worse than KOing a rare because I didn't even get a chance to recruit these. They just went straight to that stack. I consider that worse. Let's maybe it's rare Luke Cage. That would be funny, and that'll make it hard to figure out who the murder suspect or the who is it? What am I looking for? Who's the split personality killer? All right, I'm taking Cat-like agility for 2. Hey, I warn you every time. If I don't, I should. All right, 2 more. Getting a sidekick. Standard. Okay. Hopefully we can keep on investigating before the next twist happens. As cut to me playing a twist on turn 19. Every time I say it, it happens, so. Enjoy this twist, everybody. Nope, it's just Donald Pierce. Alright, who I forgot was in here. Ambush, pair on the fewest tech. Finish the prey, KO one of that player's non-gray heroes. I have 1 tech on the left, and I have no techs on the right. So he is again going to prey on the right side, who's been preyed upon this entire game. Almost. And he can KO a rare, but he's not going to get the chance now. So I can do some damage here, which is good. I can investigate for attack or recruit first. I'm going to investigate for recruit first, so I can maybe set up a attack investigate. So let's start with, and yeah, nothing to switcheroo here. So let's play this out. 3 recruit, investigate for a card with recruit icon. All right, I failed, so I should have done the attack first. Yes, she has enhanced strength. I think her only real ability is basically enhanced strength, her superpower. But she has other abilities that aren't superpowers, like her PI skills. She can kind of fly, but it's basically jumping off the ground real hard, like Hulk does. Or is that true? Is that true in the comics? I think that's the case. Anyway, I'm going to tuck this Trooper, but I'm going to draw Bounce around. Not now, because I can't. But I'm going to play Alias Investigations to do so. Oh, she's great. Wandering, if you haven't read Alias, you should read it. It's a great series. It's where she showed up for the first time. Yeah, go check out Alias. Don't want to spoil too much. It's great. Even after watching the Netflix show, there's so much that happened in the comics that didn't happen in the Netflix show. I really enjoyed it. All right, 1 attack. Let's go ahead and investigate and draw that Bounce Around card. Tuck the Shield Agent that I revealed as the second card. And cool. Now I can play them both. Guess what? Guess what, you guys? This is going to give me 4 attack because of that bystander that the villain KO'd. Yeah, Fear itself was fun, and it really enhanced the experience of playing that expansion for sure, because it's kind of oddball if you don't play it, if you don't read it. So if there's any bystanders in the city or KO, oh, there's in the city anyway. I got +2 attack, so I'm at 5 attack total after that. I play the second Bounce Around, I get 4 more. I'm up to 9. Awesome. And let's just load up on attack. We're going to play Specialized Ammunition, discard this Trooper from my hand to get 4 more attack, up to 13 attack, and 1 recruit. Okay, I could hit the Mastermind, but I can hit a 6 attack and a 5 attack and investigate twice, so I'm going to do that instead. Let's start by hitting Blockbuster in the bridge for 6. I'm down to 7. Here we go. You're gone. And the fortune teller is rescued. Fortune teller says, ooh, I should have not tucked that card because I don't know what's at the top anymore. I'm going to guess 0. When you rescue this bystander, guess 0 or not 0. Reveal the top card of your deck and check its cost. If you guessed right, draw that card. It was not 0, so I should have said not 0. So I don't draw it. Should have planned that out a little better. But I do spend one more attack to investigate. Let's see if there's a third rare in here. It's 2 bystanders, so I'll rescue 1, tuck the other one. I got 1 more shot. Let's fight Bonebreaker for 5. Okay, reveal the top card of your deck, KO it or draw it. I get to draw Speedball anyway. I should have fought Bonebreaker first, then I could have been better. Yeah, I did that fight out of order. That would have set me up if I read what the fortune teller did earlier. Alright, anyway, it's fine. I have 1 attack left. I don't know why I took that away. And I rescue the bystander, and I spend the last attack because it only tossed me 5 to investigate 1 more time. Final investigate is... Okay, it's another Jessica Jones. So I get the bystander, and I tuck Jessica Jones. Alright, so far, Jessica Jones is the split personality killer, which is not very appropriate for the scheme. There's 2 Jessica Jones cards in there, which is good, as far as me knowing what's in there. Now I'm going to go ahead and play Reckless Rescue Attempt. You know what? With that 6 attack, maybe I should have fought the one that's praying, but I can probably do it on the right side, right? Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. 2 more recruit. And I do not activate it. But I can take another bounce around, which is the whole deal. And another Hellcat appears. I got the rare, so I gotta remember this. If a Master Strike happens, I can reveal it. I can reveal Speedball to cancel it. Should I? You're probably right, but I'm gonna move on anyway. Let's just pretend I didn't use it. But you're probably right about that. It's okay. No harm, no foul, really. Turn 20. Oh, awesome. So check this out. I pulled a Master Strike, but I just pulled Speedball on the left. So, if a Master Strike would occur, you may reveal this card to KO that Master Strike, cancel its effects, and draw a card. Wonderful. So, left-hand side is going to draw a card. Left-hand side has no deck, so it's a shuffle. Right? Did I just shuffle? Nope. That was the last card. Yep, I'm right. I'm correct. Wonderful. That's perfect timing. No praying for you, Lady Deathstrike. I mean Trish. I mean Hellcat. All right. So, I draw on the left-hand side a new recruits. And this is revealed. Doesn't do anything. It just goes back to my hand. Okay, so nothing happens. That's a nice little change of pace. Let's draw, if we get lucky, with double down. Draw 2 cards. 1, 2. All right, yes, I did get lucky. Let's be reckless again. Playing the Jessica Jones side. 3 attack, gaining myself a wound. You know, nothing new. And let's go with cat-like agility for 1 more attack. Let's take the card draw. Or if I don't, I won't get any attack from Domino. So yeah, I'll take the card draw. It's a trooper. All right, cool. I got 1 attack anyway. I'll play the trooper. I'm at 5. Let's see if I can draw into 1 more attack. I'll play Lucky Break for 1 card draw. It's a binding, so I'm stopped there at 5 attack, 3 recruit, and unfortunately I can't fight anything for 5. Everything is 6, including what is preying upon me. So I'm gonna have to KO one of my non-grays, but I can take another cat-like agility. So let's take another one. Let's draw some more cards. Get around those bindings, maybe. There's Luke Cage's rare. He prevents me from getting wounds, which would have been nice earlier. But I cannot do anything with that 5 attack. At least I know what the murder suspect stack has. But if I can keep rescuing bystanders, I can make it easier to keep investigating it. Which is kind of the point. Yeah, I'm glad you're able to make that. Chaos Mode streams are very fun. It's a little bit of extra work for me, but I'm happy to do it for all you guys. It takes a long time to clean up. There are so many cards out. I haven't done this lately. I've taken photos of all the cards in order after the Chaos Mode stream, but it's just been too much to handle lately. But It's a good time. All right, there's my hand, and I get preyed upon. Unfortunately, one of these non-great heroes gets KO'd, and there's only one. It is the divided card. So Jess and Luke get KO'd. And that's it. He goes into the city at the end of this right hand's turn. Now I can actually play Speedball, but we'll see if I get to cancel another master, or KO another Master Strike. Yeah, Hellcat and Speedball are fun in the same setup because they can both avoid Master Strikes in different ways. Alright, Pretty Boy shows up. Alright, so Pretty Boy is the way I can, again, farm investigations of this stack here. But I already know what the suspects are, but this could help me if more twists come up. He preys on the fewest covert. No covert here on the left. No covert here on the right. So once again, I'm going to put him on the right-hand side. That's where I'm choosing all the preys to go. So the left hand can shine. All right, I'm going to play the force field for 5 attack. New recruits, I'm going to play them. By the way, again, they're 1 attack and a card draw. They go to the bottom of the stack. I draw into bounce around, which is great, but I didn't play any covert, so I just get 2 more attack. I'm at 8, and then 9, 10. Okay, I got 3 recruit. So I could keep investigating and hit one of these strong guys in the city. But I already know what the 3 heroes are. By the way, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 3 bystanders to rescue in here. But I also am not going to win the game unless I hit the Mastermind. So I'm going to actually choose to hit Lady Deathstrike right now. Because sometimes we got to catch Trish. And I have 2 left to hit Pretty Boy if I want to. Alright, so yeah, she's 8 attack, just making sure. Get the first tactic from her. Now, she's preferably you want to hit her while she's praying. I have to shuffle up the tactics. But we'll see what happens. If I get lucky and get a tactic that doesn't care about that. Yep, you can get packs the following ways. You can redeem them with, you can get 2 free every week, or 2 packs of 30 every week. You can redeem channel points for them. You get them by winning the Randomizer League, by winning Viewers Play Games, by winning the tournament. And yeah, that's how. Alright, I reveal this tactic. Prey on the weak. That's not the one I wanted. Alright, each villain that's preying on a player finishes the prey, which is Pretty Boy. After all those have entered the city... Oh, interesting. Then each villain in the city with a prey ambush does that ambush starting from the sewers. So I could do a sneaky word thing here. What happens if Pretty Boy never enters the city? Yeah. If I want to take this, it says, after all those have all entered the city, then each villain in the city with a prey ambush does that ambush starting from the sewers. So, if Pretty Boy never enters the city, if I were to take this literally, since there's no after the villains enter the city, Donald Pierce wouldn't pray. But I'm pretty sure the intention is that after that's done, everybody prays. But you get my point? It's interesting. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this. So finish the prey, Pretty Boy. The player discards a card. Right-hand side discards a card. I have a lot of recruit, not a lot of attack. Let's get rid of my trooper. And, oh, that's true. That's only if I fought him. So never mind. That loophole doesn't exist. So Pretty Boy does enter the city. Yes. I should have just read Pretty Boy's card instead of just made up hypothetical scenarios. Okay. Now they do their ambush starting from the sewers. All right. Here we go. But this tactic is gone, which is nice. So Pretty Boy does his praying anyway. So, prey on the fewest covert. I got one on the left. I get preyed on again. Happens again. And now Donald Pierce is going to do it again. Prey on the fewest tack. This time, I will choose my own side again, because I'm a sadist. Also, it makes more sense to nerf this side that keeps being nerfed. Okay. That was unfortunate for that side. I got 2 attack left. I can fight Pretty Boy this time. But again, if I fail on the draw, it's going to be disappointing. It'll do nothing. It'll literally do nothing. Just discard the top card of my deck. So I'm not going to fight him at all. 3 recruit. I'll take Alter Ego because I can switch Druid out for the last alias or something. And So you get, if you look at the rules in the Randomizer League rule tab, how does the scoring work? Both of your questions, Kumquat, will be answered if you type in !league, read the league rules, read through that whole thing. It probably has all the answers you want. And if you have any questions after that, come ask me, and I'll be happy to go over them for you. Yeah, find the tab that says Randomizer League rules, which it does. Okay, turn 22 is a bunch of cops. Just one cops. All right, I'm being preyed upon a bunch, so I play the sidekick. Draw 2, 1, 2. All right, I got a bindings. We'll do a sidekick chain because I don't know why. 1, 2. Okay, that's where that stops. I could rest this bindings away. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit, 1 attack. And I'm going to be preyed upon twice. Yep. I can cancel wounds with Luke Cage if I take that, but 5 is a lot to give up on. Plus it has 2 symbols, which is nice for Domino, but that Domino card's on the left. I think right-hand side's just absorbing all the damage, so left-hand side can succeed at this point. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to rest this bindings away. Let's just do it. Goodbye, bindings. Felt like the right thing to do. And end of my turn. Wow. Another rest turn. But check it out. Look what happens. Both finish the prey. I discard a card. And then here's the thing. Check this out. Donald Pierce is going to KO one of my non-gray heroes. I only have 1 non-gray hero, so I can actually use Pretty Boy to save Luke Cage. So I'm going to discard Luke Cage first, so when Donald Pierce prays, there's no non-grays to KO. Big brain move right there. All right, so both enter the city. 1, 2. And that's the turn. I like Prey as a keyword. It's fun. I like to use it in a multiplayer scenario. I can see it being even more fun there. All right. We have an escape. We do have an escape with a bystander, which is the worst kind of escape. Well, actually, the worst kind is, it becomes a scheme twist, which doesn't happen here. But I'm going to go ahead and KO. Take a bullet. I'm sorry. I've already gotten so many wounds. There's no point anymore. And that's an escape. And bystander discard 2 happens. There's another Hellcat. I will discard a shield agent on the left. Right hand side is going to get rid of this bindings. And you can fight any preying villain no matter who is preying on. So if a villain is preying on the right hand side, left hand side can fight it. Or if you're playing a 5-player game, player 1 is being preyed upon, player 5, 4, 3, or 2 can attack that preying villain, like it's in the city. All right, cops, again, fight, gain a new recruit. Well, let's fight some stuff. Let's start with investigating. Get as much attack as I possibly can. It goes to whoever the condition says, yeah. All right, top 2. Nope, no attack for me. I will tuck the agent. I'll tuck Speedball as well. I need to get attack to show up. That's too bad. Okay, I can at least get Bounce Around to work. I get 4 attack for this one because I have bystanders everywhere. I can't get any more attack from Specialized Ammo, though, because I played them both. So I will get 2 recruit from Speedball, and I'll play Specialized Ammo, discard the Shield Agent to get 4 more recruit. I'm at 6 recruit, 5 attack. Okay. I'll do another investigate. Let's just try to get all these bystanders out of there. Let's fight these cops for 3. Get myself a sidekick or new recruit, whatever comes up. It's a new recruit. And, yeah, they're gone. Spend 1 attack to investigate. 1, 2. All right. I got the Aspiring Hero. Jessica Jones goes to the bottom. I will tuck her there. The rare that's really teasing me I can never get. So I got another bystander for rescuing this. Another bystander, another new recruit / sidekick. It's a standard sidekick. And 6 recruit is what I'm left with. Not enough for Luke Cage. But I can take the aliens investigations that I wanted to take. And replaced with... Alright, I'm going to recruit a sidekick this turn. And it's a sidekick. You can only recruit 1 sidekick per turn, but that does not count any you gain. Wow. Okay, that's great. That's at least 9 attack. Probably more. 11 if I do versatile. But I haven't been doing as many KOs as I wanted to. And look at this hand. Yep, that's the correct number of cards in my hand. Okay, we've got a Scheme Twist as well. Alright, so I got as many bystanders as I could out of there. That is twist number 4. 3 more bystanders and 1 card from the hero deck go into that stack. So I gotta be doing some more investigating. Alright. So I got as far as heroes go, there were 2 Jessica Jones cards, 1 Hellcat. If the other one was Hellcat and they're tied, I could say either one at the end. But I gotta find out who's in there, because there's 1 more twist that happens to add, that adds cards in before I have to figure out who's in there. Okay. 2 recruit, 1 attack, which does nothing. So instead of getting a sidekick, I'm gonna go ahead and KO this wound. End my turn. More bindings. How delightful. Oh, you know what? I'm just realizing something. I didn't think of this way. Actually, no. Okay, follow me on this logic. So for this game specifically, we're using bindings and wounds interchangeably. So if I played, or if I had Take a Bullet for the team, where it says if any player would gain a wound, you may discard this card instead. If you do, draw 2 cards. Let's say I had that on the left-hand side. Right-hand side rested their bindings. 1 got KO'd and the rest got moved over. Let's say 1 got KO'd, 1 got moved over. Could I reveal Take a Bullet for the team to avoid that bindings of being moved over and draw 2 cards instead? And if I did, would that binding return to the right-hand side? I think it would, because it just goes back to where it came from. So it wouldn't get KO'd for any reason. It would just cancel passing it over, which would be funny. Anyway, let's move over. Yeah. What's up, AJ Scott? I'm on left-hand side now. I just stopped it for a second. Yeah, bindings and wounds aren't interchangeable. Yeah, but Off the Cuff says, for all intents and purposes, in the MCU setups, wounds and bindings are interchangeable, just like new recruits and sidekicks. It's just the flavor of how Off the Cuff has built the setups. So it's a house rule for these setups, basically. Okay, here we go. Now, I finished my right-hand side. I rested, so now it's left-hand side. Here we go. Turn 25 is Cops. Again. Let's play out what I've got. Let's do Crack the Case first, and then we'll do a more investigate. See how many of these bounce rounds I can get. No switcheroo ability here. Top 2 cards of my deck. Okay. Ooh, that's too bad. Should I tuck these or not? You know what? I'm going to put it back on top. Okay. I'm going to play the sidekick to draw those 2 troopers. Here we go. 1, 2. Now, we'll try another investigate. We'll try Alias. I think I might have tucked some stuff, so I don't think I'm going to have any luck here. But, top 2 cards of my deck are, yeah, 2 recruit symbols. I got that all backwards. I should have remembered what was at the bottom. Didn't count my cards very well. That's okay, because I get, together these are 8 attacks, so I'm at 9 on the backwards dice. I don't know why I did that. And then 10, 11. I gotta do investigating. This is welcome. So before I play versatile, let's take this out. We've got all right. So how many investigates can I do? That's 4, 8, 11. I can do 3 investigates if I hit Pretty Boy, then 2 cops. So let's start with the cops here. Again, fight, gain a new recruit. Yeah. Down to 8. Here we go. And spend 1 to investigate. 1, 2. Okay, I got the bystander. Again, this rare teases me. Hellcat gets tucked. That's not... At least, you know what? The upside of having 2 rares in the murder suspects pile is that I know they're not duplicates. I'm just realizing that's a plus. So I know I got Jess's rare, and I know I got Hellcat's rare. So I know that those can't be duplicates. That's actually a blessing in disguise. I can't get the rares, but at least I know that what I said before. All right, down to 4 attack to hit these other cops, get another new recruit. And here it is, a sidekick this time. And spend 1 more to investigate, top 2. And, all right, once again, that's the same. I can tell it's the same card I got before. I rescue this bystander, tuck Jessica Jones. And let's do 1 more. Fight Pretty Boy for 2. I have to do the thing. Now, Pretty Boy's going to come back because I know what the top 2 cards are. Okay, fight, discard the top card of your deck. If it has a recruit icon, you get +1 recruit. And this villain preys on the fewest covert, which is going to be the right-hand side. Look, I have 3 coverts over here. And I spend 1 more. I defeated... Yeah. Technically, I defeated Pretty Boy. And then the fight effect happens. And then he comes back in. So, I can do this. 1 more investigate. We've got... Alright. I'm pretty sure that's the card I already saw. But there could be doubles, so... I don't know. I have to keep investigating. 4 recruit. I didn't play Domino yet, right? Or did I? No, I had 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know. I didn't play Domino yet. So I'm going to play her for 2 recruit, because I can't fight anything. Well, actually, no. I could fight Pretty Boy, but then I can't investigate again. So I'll leave him where he is. 2 more recruit for 6. I think. Is that what I want? No, I've only seen... I don't think I saw a Hellcat. I saw the 2 rares, then I saw Jessica Jones. So I don't know what the last one is. Unless I saw a Hellcat before and forgot. But that's on me. Shoot, I don't think I won any of these cards. Domino's great, but I want to keep drawing into the coverts. No, 1 is the Hellcat rare. There's 4 heroes in there. I revealed Hellcat's rare, Jessica Jones is rare, and Jessica Jones is strength card, and then a mystery card, I'm pretty sure. Unless that's also the strength card. Yeah, I don't think I saw a second Hellcat. Don't gaslight me. All right. Okay, I'm gonna take a bullet for the team. No. Yeah, it'll work with both investigates, just like Domino will. Plus, need some Luke over here. There's Domino's rare. All right, we've seen all the rares, right? Is that all 5 rares? Jessica, Hellcat, Domino, Speedball, and Luke. Yep. 2 of them are in the stack. 2 of them I recruited. No, 1 of them I recruited, and then the other 2 are here. Hey, Wandering Kumquat, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Very kind of you. That went to Ashy2323. So there you go. You're a subscriber, Ashy. Speaking of subscribers, I mentioned this in the announcement, but I want to do another viewers play game for the month of September. I currently do not have any takers on team captains. Team captains are responsible for leading their team through the strategizing, through the hero draft, and being on stream and voice chat for the game. We cannot do a game if I don't have 2 team captains, which might happen. But if you are interested in being a team captain, I can work with your schedule. And let me know. Send me a DM. You must be eligible by being a hero or villain from the booster packs, or a Twitch subscriber, or a coffee supporter, officer or above. So, let me know. If you don't know what the viewer play is, go to my YouTube channel and search for the viewers play playlist, and you can see what the game is like. 4, 5, 6. Moving over. Here we go. Turn 26. Vertigo, who has that effect that's not an ambush. So, if I hit Pretty Boy, I can do another Prey without having to get a wound. Which I probably should do. Oh, thank you for the hydration. Let's play Cautious Luke Cage. 2 attack, and the 2 troopers for 2 more attack. Let's fight Pretty Boy for 2. Let's discard the top card of my deck. It does not have a recruit icon, so Pretty Boy is gone. And I'll spend 1 more attack to investigate. Top 2 are... Alright. Still no ID on the last hero. I rescued this bystander. I tucked the other one. Alright, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in here. 4 of them are heroes. The next one will reveal it. But we'll watch me get a twist and cover it up again. Okay, I fought, so I can't rest the bindings, and I can't do anything with 1 recruit, so that's my turn. Very short turns over here on the right. With these bindings coming up. I do not like bindings. Hey, Wandering Kumquat, thank you for the coffee sub. Thank you for the membership. I don't know what tier you followed on, but I'm pretty sure you now have access to early access videos, which are in the Discord. So, thank you. I really appreciate that. Again, coffee doesn't take a cut of anything that you give towards me, so it all goes to me helping get all this stuff out to you and running all the stuff I do, so I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. And thanks for being such an awesome new member of the community, too. All right, turn 27. Whatever happens here, that's on you. It's in your honor. Bonebreaker happens in your honor. And you've got it. All right. If you're an officer or above, you can submit a setup and get a higher chance of me picking your viewer challenge as well. All right. Ambush, prey on the fewest strength. I don't think any side has any strength. Yeah. Again, I'll pick the right-hand side, as I tend to do. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, yes. Let's start with the Investigate or New Recruits. I have a full deck. I don't know what's the top. Yes, if you link your Discord account on Coffee on your account there, it should happen automatically. If not, I'll do it manually for you in the Discord after the stream. All right, let's investigate. Let's see if I get lucky. Here we go. 1 attack. Top 2 cards are sweet. I can draw either one of these 2. I'll draw them both after the New Recruit. So I'll take Speedball. Put Domino back on top. Let's play the New Recruits to get 1 more attack and draw that other card. It's a powerhouse turn. I'll play Kinetic Force Field. I'm at 7 total attack. Let's play Bounce Around. Again, I trigger from the Covert. That's up to 11. On the other side of the die. I will play Specialized Ammo, discard the Trooper, and get +4 attack. I'm up to 15 attack from that. So what can I do with this? I want to do 1 more Investigate. I can do that and I hit the Mastermind. So 6, that's 14 attack, and 1 more is 15. So let's do this. Let's spend 6, go down to 8, or go down to 9 right now, and hit Scalp Hunter, who gets +1 attack for each bystander. He's got 2 bystanders at 6. Exactly, Luke. That's exactly what I'm going to do, in reverse order. So let's take out Scalp Hunter. And get 2 bystanders, including getting a sidekick. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right. And I'll spend the 1 attack to investigate. Who's that last hero? Show me, show me. It was Domino. Okay. So I'll tuck both of these just in case there's a bystander still in there. So, we got 2 Jessica, 1 Hellcat, 1 Domino, which is a tricky place to be because the next twist could put in a Hellcat or a Domino, but at least I won't be wrong. So can I fail this at all? I don't think I can. I think I've won. Because twist number 5 is going to put a 5th card in. If worst case, it'll tie with Jessica. And then twist 6, you guess. Yep, I've won the game, basically. So, we'll see when this ends. It's going to be Jessica Jones, or tied for her. Which is cool. All right, let's go ahead and see if I can win by hitting the Mastermind, though. Let's go ahead and... Oh, no, totally get it. I do appreciate it. Thank you. And if you want to change it anytime in the future, you can totally do that, too. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit the Mastermind for the last 8. All right. Why do I keep showing you the Mastermind card? She's not praying, but I draw whatever this is. Relentless Assassin. If she was not preying on a player, each other player reveals their hand. She preys on one of those players with the fewest non-gray heroes. So there's only one other player, so she's going to prey on the right-hand side no matter what. So, yes. There she is. She's over there. But this tactic is gone. And I have 3... Actually, no, I can actually activate Speedball because I played the rare, which is a ranged. So 2 recruit, reveal the top card of the villain deck. It's Cops. If it's a villain, rescue a bystander. Otherwise, KO 1. I rescue a bystander. It is a standard bystander. And 1 more recruit gives me 3. And I just want to keep drawing what I've got at this point. So I'll take my new recruits. I'd prefer to win by hitting the Mastermind. Hey, that's very kind of you. Thank you. I do appreciate the support because there's a lot and behind the scenes to keep this stuff going. So every little bit counts, and I do appreciate it. All right, Cops come in, and I have this. So let's see what I can do with it. I could get a +3 against the Mastermind with Bubble Up, which counts the Mastermind here, but otherwise I have nothing. So let's play Speedball to draw 2 cards, see what I get. 1, 2. All right. Let's play Cat-like Agility, unactivated for 1 attack. Let's play the other Cat-like Agility for 1 more attack. Let's draw a card, which is a reshuffle, which means these bindings don't get in there. I'm at 2. One more draw. It's a bindings. I don't want to pass those over, so I'm not resting. Let's play Lucky Break to draw 1 more card. It's a Trooper. So I'm at 3 attack and 2 recruit. Backwards. 3 bindings. I'm not going to hit the Cops. I want to keep investigating to get those bystanders, even though I'm going to win, but I want to rescue the bystanders. So let's go ahead and get a sidekick for 2. Although, you know what? It's close to the end of the game. I'll hit the Cops anyway. Never mind. I'll fight him. And another sidekick. Yep. No investigation, though. And that's the end of my turn. I'm going to be double preyed upon. So, the Mastermind is going to make me gain 2 wounds. Each other player discards 2 cards. Okay. 2 wounds. Hey, regular wounds. What a treat. Okay. Left side discards 2, which is too bad. I'll discard the Trooper and Alter Ego. Yeah, Alter Ego. Okay, she goes back to where she goes, and then we have another prey, which is Bonebreaker. Okay, that player gains a wound to the top of their deck, so I got another wound. This one, oh, a bindings. I should have done this first. I would have got a wound to the top of my deck, but now it's a bindings. And he goes into the city. Sweet. Moving over. 4 cards, but a lot of damage can be done here. Twist. Okay, 1 step closer to the end here. Okay, that's twist number 5. Once again, 3 bystanders get shuffled in. 1, 2, 3. And a mystery hero, but again, if it's anybody, no matter who it is, there's always going to be 2 Jessica Jones cards in there at least. There was 2 Jessica Jones, 1 Domino, 1 Hellcat. So if it's anybody else, at the most they tie with Jessica Jones. But I would love to actually guess Hellcat, have it be her. So I'm going to keep investigating. Wandering Kumquat, did you just subscribe again? What just happened? Super cool. Was that on purpose or did it just happen? You gotta tell me what happened there. Or did you just link your account and then it happened? Or did you double? Oh, it was on purpose. You didn't have to do that. That was very kind of you. Thank you. All right. That shuffled up. Oh, you upgraded. Oh, I see. Did it let you change it over without having to double it? So, anyway. Yeah, you're eligible to submit setups for a higher chance of being selected now. You sure? Okay. I can take care of that if you want, but that's very kind of you. Yeah, so I'm rolling for setups tomorrow for the viewer challenges. So find the member chat if you're not in there yet, and make sure to go to !challenges, submit something because you might be selected. Okay, what was I doing? I played a scheme twist and I got shuffled in. All right, good. So let's keep going. Let's start with an investigation. No, yes, let's start with an investigation because if I fail, I can just draw stuff. So here we go. Top 2. Let's see if I succeed this time. I fail. What a big fail. All right, I will put the sidekick on top and tuck the officer, or tuck the, the agent. I keep failing with that, but it's okay. Let's draw 2 with the sidekick. I draw a sidekick and something else. Another sidekick. All right, let's play all our sidekicks. Here we go. 1, 2. Let's play the other sidekick here. And 1, 2. All right, let's investigate again. 1 attack. Top 2 cards of the deck. Okay, I succeed. I draw Luke. I put the agent on the bottom. I will draw another card with a new recruit. 1 more attack. I draw into Speedball. Okay, so both bounce around. Again, these are worth 8 together, 8 attack. So I'm at 11 total attack after I add to the 3. And let's take a bullet for the team. 12 attack and 1 recruit total. I've also got Versatile 2 Domino, which I'll play for 2 more attack. I'm at 14 attack. I got to keep doing some investigating if I really want to know for sure, 100%. I can hit a 5 attack and do that. So let's start by hitting the Mastermind for 8, see what happens. I'm at 6 left. Let's see. Okay. Cybernetic Healing Factor. Fight. This is not the final tactic, and if Lady Deathstrike was not preying on a player, KO up to 2 of their heroes, rescue 4 bystanders. Hey! A gifted sub from Wandering Kumquat to the Noob94. Very kind of you. Thank you. How many gifted subs did you do? 2 community subs. It starts with 1, also got 1. You were on a roll. That's a scheme twist. Thank you, Wandering Kumquat. Very kind of you. It's almost midnight, and I did not expect this, so thank you so much. Very kind. All right, this Cybernetic Healing Factor is in your honor. If this was not the final tactic and Lady Deathstrike was not preying on a player, both apply. KO up to 2 of your heroes, rescue 4 bystanders, and shuffle this tactic back in. Fun. So I'll KO this shield agent I didn't play yet. Do I want to KO anybody else? I'll KO Speedball too, just for fun. If you are a subscriber, you do get a multiplier on channel points on Twitch. That is correct. And you can check out, the Twitch has those listed somewhere. I forget exactly. It's based on what tier you get. And I think gifted subs give you them too. I'm not 100%, but I would check that out. So let's Google Twitch subscriptions, channel points. Anyway, I KO'd 2 heroes. I got rid of Speedball. Rescue 4 bystanders. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she goes back in. So that's 2 standard. News Reporter is the last one. News Reporter lets you draw a card. So I draw another card. All right. So she goes back into the tactics. Let's play Bounce Around, which is 4 more attack up to 10. I can hit her again. Give myself another shot. I don't want to KO anybody else, so instead of that... let's make this hand better.
Discard a card.
Off the cuff, I left those on, didn't I? Don't waste your points. You can tell I got tired after the Chaos Mode stream because I forgot to disable those. Don't redeem those, they will do nothing. Let's fight Bonebreaker. They do absolutely nothing. All right.
Discard a card.
You wasted your points, people. All right. It is funny though. All right. 5 attack. Reveal the top card of your deck. KO it or draw it. I will KO it. It's top card of my deck. And take out Bonebreaker. And let's, instead of taking out Vertigo, let's investigate. Let's see. Hey, a Speedball got in there. All right. So it's definitely Jessica. We got 1 Domino, 1 Hellcat, 1 Speedball, and 2 Jessica Jones. So she is the split personality killer. That's what happened. Okay. I can imagine this being a bit more frustrating when you're playing with players who don't share information because they want to win. A little easier when you're collaborating, and you can't collaborate more than being the same person. That's the end of my turn. I may not win by defeating the Mastermind just because of that. Shuffle it back in. This hand is not great either. We'll see how this ends. It'll end in a win soon enough, one way or the other. Okay, cops show up. 1, 2 attack, 3 recruit, and goodbye bindings. The cops were right. They were. In this alternate reality. We're stalling. Not on purpose. It's the bad kind of stalling that you can't control. Turn 31, cops. Yeah, it's impossible to draw with this setup, so I'm not worried about the villain deck running out. Alright, let's try cracking the case. 3 recruit. Investigating. I can just keep going until the next twist comes up. Alright. Yeah, the cops just are on Sakar for some reason. Yeah, these setups don't make sense, but that's the fun of them because you can try to figure out why that's the case. Alright, now that I shuffled, I can investigate for a card with the recruit icon. I will KO it instead of drawing it, and I will put the new recruits back on top. And I end up with 6 total recruit and 2 attack. And I'll take another sidekick because that's funny to me. All the rares have popped up. Whoa. 1, 2, 5, 6. Now that's a hand. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn 32 gives us, there it is, the final twist of this game. Twist 6, each player writes down their guess for which hero name is the split personality killer. Reveal the entire Murder Suspects deck. The hero name with the most cards in the Murder Suspects deck are tied as a split personality killer. Each player who guessed right wins. All other players lose. So I'm going to write down Jessica Jones. Now let's reveal this stack. Here we go. Jessica, Hellcat, Photographer, Standard Bystander, Standard Bystander, Standard Bystander, Jessica, Domino, Speedball. So there's the whole cast, but it was Jessica, so we have solved the split personality killer. Season 3 of Jessica Jones ends in a way I did not expect, and it is a victory. That's not how it went down in the show, did it? Fun one. I always like this scheme. It's more fun with other players because you get to kind of be covert if you want about who can look at the thing. She was! Weird alternate reality. Let me go ahead and count up my VP, give you the prediction rewards, and then we'll send you over to somebody for some extra channel points. It was a win, as most of you said, so not a big return on that for you. But there you go. So, any wild guesses to which side did better? I had to make a junk deck with all those bindings, and I'm glad I did, because left-hand side was able to do a lot with being unencumbered by all the stuff that the right-hand side had to deal with. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 31, 32, 33, 36, 37, 38, 40, 41, 42, 43, 46 on the left. Yeah. This was Trish's reality. The classic murder mystery trope where the detective themselves... I was the last person I would expect. It was me all along. Alright. I'll fix it, wandering after this. Okay, right-hand side, I got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 12 on the right. And a weird way to end this. This is the scheme. I don't think we've got this in the randomizer scheme. I hope this is the one that comes up with Maria Hill, because there's a chance I could win by technicality that way, which would be interesting. All right, thank you so much for coming to my late night for me Tuesday stream. Next week is Spider-Man Far From Home, and everybody loves fighting as Mysterio, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Thursday is a randomizer stream, 2 p.m. Pacific, and then Friday is going to be 2 viewer challenges. You heard it here, folks. I'm not going to say what Wandering Kumquat just said, but if it happens, you know who to blame. All right, let's see who's playing some board games right now. And yeah, stay tuned for a mystery drop tomorrow of something. Nobody's ever playing board games this late. Surprise, surprise. So who else do I follow? who's on. Oh, okay. We're gonna go head over to Pumpy Tutors because they're pretty awesome. Featuring, oh yes, Night Monkey's in that one. Perfect matchup for Night Monkey. All right. See you guys in the Discord and on Thursday. Take care all, and watch out for Jessica Jones, apparently.